This is workout A from phase 3 of the Booty for Wife program. And what we're going to start with is some version of the squat. So if you have access to the barbell squat, we're going to do the barbell squat first. Or if you can't do that, you're going to do a one-leg squat using just the bench here instead. So barbell squat, you want to set the bar up at about chest height, walk underneath it, grab a relatively narrow grip on the bar, so not way out, but just wider than shoulder width apart. You're going to step underneath the bar and you're going to rest it across the muscle of your upper back. Bend your knees, drop your hips a bit, get under the bar, and then walk out. And then spread your feet just wider than shoulder or hip width apart. And you're going to start the movement with a little push back and then drop your hips down, drop nice and low, and drive up. So keep the weight over the heels during the squat, chest up, and drive up. So nice and slow on the way down, and then squeeze your butt to drive up. Now if you don't have access to the bar, like I said, we're going to do the one-leg squat onto the bench here. So foot in front of the bench, hands out in front for counterbalance, sit back onto the bench, then drive up. Okay, so sit back, sit back, sit back, drive up. Nice and slow on the way down. All reps for one side, then switch over, and we'll go all the reps for the other side. Nice and slow, 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 down, drive up. Okay? So that's our first exercise. Then we're going to go into the dumbbell row. So you got a knee on the bench, hand up at the front here, slight bend in the elbow, back knee slightly bent, flat back, hold that dumbbell at arm's length, and use your lats and your upper back to pull up. So we're using muscles here and up here, and the arm is really just a hook for the weight. So nice position, flat back, pull up, slowly lower. Pull up, slowly lower. So we'll do all reps on one side, then turn around, switch over here, same motion. So you really want to start bringing that shoulder blade back in together. Then you're going to do another exercise for the lower body for the hamstring and glute, single leg RDL. So body weight, we're going to push that hip back. Oops, I lost my balance there. Push the hip back, hands go straight down, come up. So drive that hip back, body in a straight line, and up. Okay, so we'll do all reps for one side, then switch over, and all reps for the other. So you really get a strong stretch in the hamstring if you're not a very flexible person. And then we're going to finish off with stability ball, cross-body mountain climber with your feet on the ball. So it's a fun little exercise here. So feet on the ball, hands on the ground, and you're going to take your opposite knee, or your knee to your opposite elbow, pardon me. So body in a straight line here, braced abs, and then right knee to left elbow across the body. So you're bracing those abs, and then you're contracting them a little bit on the side there. The obliques are going to work a little bit hard, quite hard actually, and you're going to alternate sides there. Then you're going to take a rest and go through that again. That is a metabolic resistance circuit, and you're going to repeat that. Okay, now we're ready for one more round of a metabolic resistance circuit. So we're going to start with the lateral lunge. So holding a dumbbell or kettlebell up at chest level here, you're going to step out to the side, drop down, drive back up. So step out, drop down, drive back up. And when you get out here, really make sure you drive through that heel, and it's going to activate your glute to drive back up. Once I've done all reps to one side, drive out and do the other side. Then without rest, I'm going to go to stability ball hip extension, which is going to work the hamstrings a lot and the glutes a little bit. So we got our feet on the ball, the soles of our feet are on the ball, and bridging the hips up a little bit, and then bridging them all the way up, working the hamstring and the glute is the top of the motion. Drop them back down to here, and then bridge back up. And that's our exercise there. Then we're going to move into side plank dumbbell lateral raise combo exercise. So what you're going to do, 2-in-1 here. So side plank to start, and then dumbbell lateral raise up to the top, slowly lower back down and back up. So you're bridging your abs, you're working hard, but also working your shoulder. And then as soon as you're done all reps on one side, we'll switch around, bridge up, keep those hips up all the time, and working your deltoid with the side raise. Hips up, hips forward, abs braced. And once we're done the other side there, we'll get up, put the dumbbell back, and then we'll finish off with the last exercise. So I'm drawing a blank on right now. It is, of course, our close grip 3/4 push-up. So with this one, what I want us to do is lower ourselves down to the ground, but come up 3/4 of the way, so there's always tension on the tricep, and making sure that your hands are shoulder width apart and elbows tucked in. Okay? So dropping down, elbows tucked in, all the way down, and then 3/4 of the way up. Tension still in the triceps, back down, drive up, down, 3/4, tension still in the tricep. So a lot of tension here in the tricep, and that's what we're going to work in that push-up, always bracing your abs. So that's your second metabolic resistance circuit. Rest a minute and repeat that one more time, and then finish off with the interval training.